The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today.
Big thank you to our commentary team, keeping everyone abreast of things on YouTube and Facebook. For everyone joining us on our social media platforms, welcome. The action is just about to intensify. Just want to say once again, big thank you to all our sponsors. The CMH Group have done a phenomenal job, so a big thank you to them. And of course, check out samaf.org to find out ways how you can contribute and get involved helping our athletes in combat sport. It's that time now for the Quintet. Let me just explain a little bit. I'm learning about the Quintet. I'm very excited to hear about it. So it's made up of some of the biggest gyms in South Africa in Jiu-Jitsu, a team battle for bragging rights, and the search for the best Jiu-Jitsu gym in South Africa. Each team has chosen 5 competitors to compete, and collectively they can only make up 400 kilograms. 8-minute rounds of submission only, team versus team jiu-jitsu. If there's a weight difference that is greater than 20 kilograms, the round time will be set for 4 minutes. If the referee deems a fighter to be stalling, they'll be penalized. And if after 8 minutes neither competitor has been submitted, both will be out of the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? As we introduce our teams. First up, all the way from Port Elizabeth, South Africa, they had an arduous journey to get here. Mad respect after being delayed via Durban. It was just an absolute crazy experience. The PESFA team, a formidable grappling academy under the tutelage of South African MMA legend Chris Bright. They'll take on the pride of Joburg's grappling East Rand. ERBJJ under black belt and competitor Brandon Newman. The fighters have no idea of how they will face off until they see each other across the way. Getting excited, just talking about that. Introducing first, in no particular order, representing PESFA, Joubert Gregor. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Reese van der Merwe, Jason Durant, Joel Preller, and Johan Oosthuizen. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. There we go. Representing East Rand BJJ, please welcome Brandon Newman, Chris Steenkamp, Sean Combrink, and the twins, Sean and James Maher. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for our commentators to take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so first things first, apologies for those back home. We've been given permission to take our All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the mic. Apologies, we were told that the sound quality was bad. We've had it checked out, number one. And number two, we've been given permission to take our masks off. Yay! All right, so first up from...
when you got a mask on,
yeah,
right?
absolutely. So first up from Team PESFA is Reese van der Merwe.
Yes.
And he'll be fighting one of the twins, James Maher. So this is our first quintet match.
This is
Team
exciting, yeah.
Eastern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus Team PESFA. And these are two competitors.
I know. James has got a long competitive history locally. 2 brown belts. I mean,
Yep.
can't ask for much more. I mean, there's a black belt on either side, which hopefully we'll get to see go up against each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, very exciting.
Both recently probably got their brown belts at round about the same time.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, more or less.
Reese recently competed at the ADCC Great North Challenge. Had a phenomenal fight against Jordan Leclerc.
He really did.
Yeah, phenomenal. Jordan's also a great athlete. But I'm very excited. I mean, Chris landed up fielding at the last second, landed up fielding a team. East Rand was obviously in it from the beginning.
Yeah,
they got a very strong team, and in my opinion, probably one of the favorites to actually win this thing. But yeah.
And the beautiful thing is, I mean, we look at these 4 teams, right? If I was a betting man, I wouldn't put money down, but because anybody can take it. That's teams, right? That's 100%.
And it's all about strategy as well, you know. It's about when you play the right guys. I mean, if you have one of your bigger competitors or one of your higher skilled competitors come in and get eliminated early, it really does put a lot of pressure on the rest of the team.
And what's beautiful about Quintet is you can have a smaller purple belt literally just last against one of your serious bigger guys and eliminate them.
And remember, like when there's a massive weight difference as well, the time limit's actually fairly short. It's very difficult to do a lot in 4 minutes.
Yeah. So let's explain that, right? So 20 kilograms difference in weight brings the fight down from an 8-minute fight to a 4-minute fight.
That's correct. Right. That's correct. And that's just to like obviously give the smaller guy.
Oh, okay. So Reese is on his back. Arm is isolated.
James working to obviously scoop the hits out, get over the leg.
Oh, well done there. Well, nice. Escaped.
Underhook with the inside hook.
Beautiful. So he had his arm isolated there. Beautiful technique, eh?
Absolutely beautiful.
He just couldn't get his other arm around to finish off the connection on the rear naked choke.
So now when they reset these fights, when the guys are kind of going out of the matted area, they're going to try and reset back in the position that they stopped in. So that's why we've actually gone back to the center of the mat here. But they will obviously let the action continue until maybe like the submission threat is gone or the sweep threat is gone.
Correct. And safety, of course.
Yeah, safety.
Right, because we've got a raised mat, so we don't want guys flying off the mat.
Yeah. And he did a top rock into the inside ashi, but it looks like Reese has obviously got connection on the head there.
Reese has got
triangle.
Arm triangle. So let's see if we can finish that. James trying to defend that arm triangle there. Does it very nicely.
Good defense.
Reese has got one hook in now.
So he's got that hip clamp.
Yeah.
One underhook on the right-hand side. And I think Reese is going to try and start breaking him down from here. Try and flatten him out a little bit and then obviously look for the choke.
Yeah, so both guys weighing in really, really close to one another. 72 and 72.
Oh, yeah, perfect matchup.
How's that for a perfect matchup, eh?
Absolutely
perfect. I think that maybe, I know Reese's gas tank is just next level.
Yeah. And I mean, both these guys look like they're fairly strong for their size. But I mean, Reese probably does look a little bit more athletic there. But I mean
let's look at Reese's favorite, right? Loves back, loves rear naked chokes.
Conventional jiu-jitsu, right?
Exactly what he's been doing the whole night.
Advanced fundamentals at this stage.
Yeah.
James needs to actually that one hip to the man and clear that hook. At least he needs to clear at least one hook.
Oh, okay. I think there's the threat of the rear naked chokes on there now.
Yeah, I think he's got his arm across there. I can't actually see from this position. Oh, that's deep.
Look at that,
that's very deep.
And
there's like 4.5 minutes still to go. Tap.
Oh, and it's a tap.
Okay. So now they got 90 seconds. Reese has 90 seconds to go back to his corner, get some water, reset.
Correct.
And they got 90 seconds to get the next competitor on the match and start the next bout.
Right, absolutely. So now what's happened from a team's point of view, so let's just explain it to everybody listening. From a team's point of view, PESFA is now won in terms of the points.
Yeah.
And Eastern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has basically got a cross.
Yeah.
Right.
So now what's going to happen now is like Reese is going to stay on the mat. Eastran's going to send in the next guy, which is Sean Combrink.
Yeah.
So
90 seconds, eh?
Yeah. We're on 30 seconds now. Sorry, we just got some timekeeping issues here.
Just making sure.
So the biggest thing here now is obviously for Reese to try and reset. I mean, as a competitor, I never like sitting down between matches. I try to keep everything going. And I see Reese is getting rubbed out there, sitting down.
Yeah,
relaxing.
Cedric's with him.
I think.
And let's talk about Sean, right? Okay, 96 kilograms.
Oh, so we're going to see our first 4 minutes.
4-minute round. 96 kilograms, Sean Combrink. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting.
Who's this?
Hubert Grigor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Combrink coming in from Eastern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Significant size difference.
96 kilograms of Sean Combrink.
96 kilograms, lean by the looks of things.
Lean, man, lean.
What's your
memory
game?
serves me correct. Purple belt.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, purple belt. I'm Sean Combrink.
If you Reese, what's your game plan? Yeah. You have 4 minutes to work.
Yeah.
You're-
Survive. Because if
yeah.
he survives, right, try and get on top. Don't be at the bottom of the sky.
Yeah. Which
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
the
he's already
position
in
he's
there.
found himself in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just don't be at the
half
bottom
guard,
of
and
the
it
sky.
seems like Sean's putting in like a strong crossface there originally. But Reese is doing well. I mean, he's got the half butterfly now. I mean, if you can get an underhook on the right-hand side potentially, I mean, that's like one of the best sweeps to get on a bigger guy, right?
And if he comes in nice and deep there.
Oh, arm drag.
Oh.
Do you
And
think
I
he's
mean,
trying to
maybe-
work to elevate
yeah.
the legs and maybe get under him?
It would be a very, very good. It would be a very good strategy to go for legs.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. He's got the underhook.
Yeah.
He's going to start moving in.
He's playing the deep half guard. Beautiful. Now, will he get pinned there though? That's the question.
Yeah. Oh, into single. Looks like I think he's trying to get into a single X position potentially. You can definitely see the strength difference here, though.
Absolutely,
I mean,
though.
just pinning him
Sean
to the ground.
He's an absolute beast. So I've rolled with Sean before and I tried to sweep him, and the operative word is try.
Try. Or he's going for an Americano there. The problem is, like, Sean's only got 4 minutes to work, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, the reality is, it's actually a massive disadvantage for the bigger guy to only have 4 minutes. Oh,
Correct.
top
It might
rock.
be fresh, but he's got
Yeah. Oh yeah. So great wrestling from Reese
beautiful
there.
wrestling from Reese. Sean holding him off, palming him off nicely there on the hip,
Yeah.
pulling half guard. And I mean, where are we sitting on the time? So we're halfway through, right?
Halfway
2
through.
minutes.
4 minutes isn't a
15?
lot to work, you know.
No,
like
it's not.
It's like.
And
right-
all Reese needs to do is survive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like.
And he's taken out 2 competitors.
I mean, that's value for money, right?
Yeah.
72-kilogram guy taking out 2 competitors is exactly what you need.
Yeah. Oh, does he have the
Ooh.
Kimura?
He has a Kimura
He has
grip,
a
but
Kimura,
Reese is coming on the
Reese has
armbar.
switched that Kimura to an armbar.
He's going to struggle though with that shin in
he's
though,
gonna,
right?
He's gonna struggle from the bottom.
I mean, there's a reverse triangle opportunity there potentially, but he gets flattened out. At
So
this
he's got
stage, though,
flattened
I
out.
think Reese would just want to
So
get
now
to the draw.
looks like Sean's going for that far side arm.
Reese
And
needs
I
to
mean,
get his elbow back to his
Sean
body.
has to go for the submission here.
Yeah.
And
Well,
let me tell you,
1
I've seen
minute
some
30 is
really
level to
slick
work.
techniques from Sean, man.
I mean, you don't just get a purple belt, right?
No.
I mean, it's in some places you do, but I mean, I don't think East Strand are just handing up belts at this stage.
No, it's got good game, man.
Okay, now it's going to be a lot of work to break the closed guard, get a pass, and get
Shawnee
onto a
working,
submission.
Reese working on those wrists. Oh, that's a hard knee slicer.
Yeah,
Hard
you
knee
can hear
slicer.
the
Look, he's
big
going
grunt.
for the DOS.
Going for the DOS.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Looks
going to
like he's
pressure
going
it.
for the DOS.
Needs that breakdown though, right? Reese going to his knees, which I think is a good idea.
Okay. Now, can Sean take back?
But even with 58 seconds, when you're on someone's back, 58 seconds isn't a lot of time to work, right?
Yeah. No,
Even
it's not.
even if you get the
Especially
seatbelt
somebody
in,
like Reese.
no, 100%.
And-
You get the seatbelt on, and the guy gets 2 grips onto your
And one
seatbelt.
thing that Reese does win is he wins comp experience.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Reese has been competing non-stop for possibly
Look.
the last 5 years, barring the short period where he was injured. Yeah, but I think this is definitely going to the draw. 30 seconds, not without a Hail
seconds,
Mary
yeah.
leg lock.
Oh, he's got the Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura.
Oh.
Oh, can he sit up on that and can he tighten it?
He needs
Can
to
he
get that
tighten
elbow
it?
to the ground. He needs to get that elbow to the ground.
Okay, let's see if Sean can get it. 15 seconds left and Sean's got a Kimura. Sean needs to drop his weight there a little bit. He's allowing him space.
Yeah, and he needs to get that leg around the head.
Yeah. Oh, that was so close.
That's gone.
That was so unbelievably close. Kudos to both competitors for that.
Phenomenal
And
work.
that's time. Wow. Reese van der
What
Merwe,
a
ladies and
great-
gentlemen.
What a great fight.
Hey,
what
what
a
a
great fight.
Fantastic fight.
So Reese has taken out one of their brown belts and has taken out their heaviest competitor.
Yeah.
I mean, that is great work.
Sure. Guys, that's crazy. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so our next two competitors up.
We've got Hubert Gregor versus Christian Kamp. Christian Kamp.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so of course what happened there is Reese, by not getting submitted, both competitors were DQ'd, or not disqualified, but removed. So that's an X point to both teams there. So right now, PESFA is 1-0 up, essentially. All right, and we've got you there. Looks like we're on a foot there. Right, so Chris is 76 kilograms. He's currently on top. Hubert's 80 kilograms.
That's fairly close,
Yeah, but we've got a brown belt fighting a blue belt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Hubert's also got a super fight later in the day.
Yeah, he does indeed.
He's
going to be taking on
Adam Speechley.
Adam Speechley, yeah.
Yeah. Chris recently competed at the ADCC Great North Challenge where he took on Adam.
Yeah.
Funny enough, he got a submission win over Adam and then lost to Cedric from PESFA. So, I mean, I'm sure he wants to get one back against that team. But Chris spends a lot of time out in Cape Town with Kurt George and the Henzo Gracie crew. And I know that he got his brown belt in Portugal from a Brazilian. So, I mean, he's got a phenomenal game. I mean, he's just
got a mounted triangle.
He went from mount and he did the step over into the triangle, going to get the arm across.
Now he just needs to lock that
up.
up.
He's going to go into the back. He has to take the back.
He's only got one hook. Let's see if he can secure that. Very nicely done by Hubert.
Yes.
To escape that.
100%. But he's back on the arm bar. Oh, a tap.
Oh, and it's a tap.
Beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful jiu-jitsu.
Beautiful. So now
yes.
this evens things up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, now they're both two competitors down, right?
Correct. Two competitors down.
But now they're sending in their big guns.
Right.
Johan Oosthuizen up next.
Okay, so guys, and so Johan's in now.
So now we're going to see
what needs to be said about Johan Oosthuizen.
What isn't there to say about Johan Oosthuizen? I mean, in researching this event, I found out that Johan actually fought Nicholas Marigali in Abu Dhabi at one stage. I mean, if anyone knows who Nicholas Marigali is, I mean, he's one of the foremost competitors currently at black belt level.
So let me ask you a question quickly. Excuse me. Chris is 76. Johan is 95.
19 kgs. Well, there's only a 19 kg weight difference, so it doesn't exceed the 20 kg difference.
So it's an
8-minute round.
So you've got Johan, who's a black belt.
Yes.
Phenomenal. Coming in fresh.
19 kilogram weight advantage.
19 kilogram weight advantage. And Chris is a gamer.
Yeah.
But this is going to be something.
But have you also noticed when you've competed, though, like sometimes your opening bout is the most difficult, right?
Yeah.
So there's also that element, like the guy that's on the mat still has obviously got that broken that first sweat, like got onto the mat, blown it out a little bit, and is coming back in. Nerves have settled a little bit, and the guy that's coming onto the mat now is nervous,
could be
cold.
Could be. And plus, he's just coming off an armbar one.
Yeah.
And a beautiful armbar.
Beautiful,
right?
beautiful transition.
Beautiful. That's my jam right there.
So let's see what the game plan is. I mean, I'm sure Chris doesn't want to land up underneath Johan.
No.
Johan's got a very strong top game. Okay, Johan opting to pull guard there. For the smaller guys, I mean, the leg attacks, getting to the back and getting the choke is probably your primary attacks here, right?
Reverse the lever.
Trying to rotate under, going to the far leg.
He's got the leg. Does he have it?
He's trying to slide that other leg back into the inside ashi and extend.
Inside ashi. So now he's on the heel. Is it finished?
Tap.
Oh.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
Oh, beautiful jiu-jitsu. Inside ashi, on the heel.
When you said that's your jam, like that's my jam.
That's your jam.
Reverse telehiva inversions and onto the legs. That is exactly it.
Love
Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful performance.
This is a problem. You got a
Yes.
guy that's heavier and at a very high level of jiu-jitsu.
Okay, so now we're currently looking at
Joel Preller coming in for.
right, Joel Preller. There we go.
So now we got
71 kilograms.
now we
He's
got
a blue belt.
competitor 4 versus. Oh no, not Joel Preller. So sorry, Johan stays in, and we got Sean Mayer coming in.
Sean Maher. Apologies, guys. We're looking at the wrong sheets there. Yeah.
So Sean Mayer is
Maher's
coming in for East Rand Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And him and James, of course, are twins. 82 kilograms.
Also
Sean's
a brown belt.
Brown belt. Yeah, brown belt. Been training for 8 years. But I mean, they've been on the scene for such a long time.
Sean's got such an extensive competition record. I was going through it earlier today, and I mean, that guy's literally like fought absolutely everybody, right?
Geez, the 4 minutes, even if Johan had 4 minutes, it wouldn't have mattered. So he has an 8-minute round now. Both guys just about as fresh as one another.
If you, Johan, would you try and slow it down, or just keep the pace that you just started
Well,
with? Oh,
If we can sub like that within 2 to 3
straight into
minutes
single X.
for everybody, it means that my ride time is much better, my gas tank is better.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's go for the kill, and I think that's exactly what Johan is doing. He's been very aggressive.
Yeah, and he's on those legs hard. I mean, he went for a single leg X transition to the far side, and he's definitely going for that heel hook there. But now he's straight onto Sean's back. This is a problem when a bigger guy's on your back like this, right?
Absolutely.
So
And-
difficult to clear the hook, so difficult to like strip the actual upper body control.
And not only just defending, but it's the energy levels that have taken defending there with that big guy on your back like
Yeah,
that.
100%. I see Hans opted for the hip clamp, and he's already sinking that rear naked. And
No, it looks like
there you go. Be
looks like
great
it's
to see an
defended.
angle on that side.
yeah, Sean's defended it nicely. Oh,
Oh,
is that on?
yeah, it looks like it's deep, eh?
Looks like it's very deep.
You always know, like, when the submission's near is when that pause happens, right? The guy that's busy being attacked, he, like, pauses for like 2 or 3 seconds,
To
and you know it's done. Yeah.
Yeah. And interestingly, Johan's actually, there we go, rear naked choke,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. So heel hook, rear naked choke. Think he watches a bit of Craig Jones? Interestingly about Johan though, he's actually fighting in 2 teams tonight.
That is crazy work, right? And
It's crazy work.
considering he's already had 2 fights now, he's going to have a 3rd fight.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're down to their last guy now, right? So it's
Yeah.
black belt versus black belt now.
So Brendan Newman, Coach Brendan Newman, is coming in.
So Brandon Newman's coming in.
Yeah, 74 kgs.
Significant weight difference there.
Yep.
22 kgs. 22 kgs.
So it's a 4-minute round.
Yeah.
But even if Ching wins this, right, Coach Brendan Newman wins this, right, even if he wins it, the team can't win. Am I right?
No, they can win.
Can they still?
Yeah. Well, he'll have to run the whole.
He'd have to run the whole team.
Yeah, he'd have to run the whole team.
Okay, so you have to take out Johan,
Yeah.
and then you'd have to take out PESFA's next guys.
Yeah.
All right. So basically basically the
So
team is
draw's
in
not
his
an
hands.
option. Yeah, draw's
Draw's
not an option. You got 4 minutes to make a submission happen. Otherwise, the
That's
match
it.
is over.
That's
correct.
Against a guy who's trying to submit against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 brilliant black belts. This is going to be a phenomenal fight.
And Brandon's a strong 74 kilograms, right?
Deceivingly strong 74
So I mean,
kilograms.
I'll definitely shuffle him in like the 80 kg range and strength
Yeah,
wise, right?
I couldn't agree more. And let me tell you one thing about Ching, man. He has got some of the most beautiful passing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Every time I roll him, man, it's just his passing is incredible. And what
I mean,
gentlemen
this is
and
the fight
scholars.
we
These
wanted
are
to
my-
watch, eh?
This is it, right?
This is what
This-
we're all waiting for.
This is why we.
I would have preferred
came
it
to
was the
Quintet.
last match, though, right?
Yeah. Super fight.
Oh,
And what
interesting.
Ching's doing exactly what he has to.
Blast double to enter, but
Yeah.
land up in the close guard.
Not ideal.
Not ideal when you only got 4 minutes to work.
Yeah. And I mean,
There's no.
technically, Johan just needs to coast for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there's no sense of urgency from Johan at
No.
that
Or
initial
is he on the
stage.
arm? He's on the arm. Is he going for that Kimura?
Well, Brandon's still got the body lock on, right? So, I mean, he still needs to like fight that actual grip there, and then then he'll probably go for the Kimura or use it to sweep to get to the mount. But I'm
And-
sure
and
Ching's going to
listen,
be very tight in that position.
Could two more technical guys be fighting, but also could two nicer guys
Yeah.
not be fighting?
100%.
Right?
I mean, we don't often get in South Africa. We don't often get to see two black belts
No.
duke it out.
No, absolutely.
Inversion again.
Oh.
Is on the leg.
Ching's fighting
His
that
grip,
grip nicely.
Johan's grip strength is absolutely unbelievable,
Unbelievable.
right? As he gets onto
Brendan
the
did
leg,
very well there.
as he gets onto the leg, you can see the guys are just
strips.
struggling to like actually strip that grip.
Yeah, yeah. And this is no gi.
Yeah, 100%. But also, none of them are sweating yet, though. I see
Yeah.
Ching's opted to wear the spats there, which obviously
Mhm.
eliminates the slippery leg syndrome on his side. But I mean, if I was Ching at this stage, I'd be trying to get that elevation and enter onto the legs. I mean, I think that's your only option at this stage, right?
That's it.
You got
Especially
two-
from this position.
2 minutes,
you've
20
got
seconds
double
to work.
butterflies, and double fly is a very difficult position to get
Yeah.
elevation.
Ooh, he's
And
going for the
somebody
single leg X.
who's-
Single
who's
leg
got
X.
single leg X. Has he got it?
Beautiful.
Yes.
You can transition it over to the calf slice or into the knee bar if you can get the knee line back. But Johan back steps and just
And now it's just
flattens
heavy.
out.
Yeah. And that's the difference with that weight.
Yeah.
That's the problem right there.
Especially on top. I mean, you got 95 kilograms plus gravity. I mean,
Mm.
very difficult to move that.
So we've just hit the 2-minute mark. So we're halfway.
Oh, Johan looking for
we've
the
got We've got a
guillotine.
guillotine attempt there. Yeah.
Looks very shallow though.
Oh, he's trying very hard.
Struggling with the lat pressure on
Look
the
at
top of the
you.
head.
Look at that passing, man.
Beautiful.
Hey, nice and heavy. Wow.
Nice
doing
wrestle up,
really
eh?
well, eh?
I mean, you've been seeing that a lot in jiu-jitsu lately, are these wrestle ups from the bottom position, you know, like from half guard. I mean, you see Dante Leon and those guys, like just every time they hit that closed guard, they just wrestle straight back up into top position.
Mm.
I mean, I think that's where jiu-jitsu is at this stage, right? It's like this hybrid of, or no-gi at least, it's this hybrid of Brazilian jiu-jitsu and American wrestling, right?
And you're seeing it more and more. And I'd hazard to guess a little bit of sambo,
Yes.
right? Because of
Knee
Khabib.
bar, here we go. Knee bar. That's
Oh.
it.
And Ching visibly frustrated with
Yeah.
that, man. But what slick jiu-jitsu. Guys, that was beautiful. Two
Beautiful.
incredible black belts taking each other on.
It's so nice
What
to
a
see the black
phenomenal
belts
fight.
compete against each other.
What a phenomenal fight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your first team
Into the
PESFA.
finals.
Yeah.
Who
Team
would have
PESFA
thought
into the
on
finals.
like a 2 weeks notice they field the team and that team straight into the finals?
Man.
I honestly
Johannes is just a
had
beast.
East Rand. I had East Rand as the favourite here, and that's obviously a difficult pill to swallow for
Yeah,
them.
absolutely.
But like, I think they can keep their heads high. I mean, the jiu-jitsu they displayed was beautiful, you know?
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, there's a winner, and it's PESFA. But
Yeah.
also, having said that, this event and the jiu-jitsu, to me, like, I'm a kid in a candy store right now.
Yeah. No, this has been the ultimate for us, right?
Beautiful jiu-jitsu, gentlemen.
I would have loved to have been competing tonight, but the stars didn't align.
Yeah. We were also approached, and we had to pull out because of injuries. But we want to be on the next one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that'll be great, right?
We wanna
Maybe
be on
like
the next one.
eliminate 2 of the teams that were maybe get eliminated in the semi-finals, and then bring back Cobrinha and bring back Art Suave, and let's see what happens,
And
right?
let's